I don't know about you, but there are some days that I believe better than other days. When I look at our churches, sometimes our religions, and all of the religious people, all who claim to be religious people, it seems like we have an inclination to change the good news of God, especially the good news of God's unconditional love and acceptance, mercy, and compassion for all people. Somehow we seem to turn that into bad news. Good news belongs to this group, bad news belongs to this group, or to them. Pope Francis was under fire for saying the good news is for everyone, not just believers. Can you imagine him saying that? Like in the gospel today, somehow we embrace the idea that for those who won't accept us in our passion for what we believe, and sometimes in the predispositions that we have toward conformity, the conformity we like to impose on others. You should be like this. You should be like this. You should be like this. These are the rules. These are the rules. These are the rules. This is the way we've always done it. We've always done it this way. It's always been done this way. You've heard those stories. So my question today is for us gathered here, me and all of you. I wonder if for us who are here, does Jesus shape our lives, or do we shape our faith to fit our lives? All of our deceptions, our lifestyles, and our viewpoints. You are here. And so a credible congregation anywhere in this world that calls itself Christian has to be on the move forward. We don't sit and rest. We need to be on the move forward. Keep your hand to the plow. That's what Jesus said today. And so often it's easy to get distracted. And if we look at those fields, we see the wandering and the wandering. It'd be like driving your car and looking backwards. What would happen to you? Our mission moving forward is to make divine love human. God's love, unconditional love, our job is to make it human, to put flesh on it each and every day. Not just on Sunday, not just this 1 hour a week, but every single day. Now last week we talked about our identity. The past couple of weeks we've been talking about the ordinary people. And so as a parish community, we need to ask, are we helping people walk through their sometimes turbulent lives? This chaotic world that we live in. We just had a parishioner this week whom we are going to bury tomorrow. 48 years old, who died very suddenly. Had only been married 13 months, had a new little baby. Tragic. Do you realize what's going into that family? And we think we have problems sometimes. And then we think of all the chaotic turbulence in our world, the toxic language, the fears, the insecurities that somehow dictate our politics, our economics, and our social life. So when we leave here today, are we messengers of good news? Are we going to be good messengers of good news when we walk out of here? Are we going to be messengers of good news when we're talking on the telephone this week? Are we going to be messengers of good news when we're standing in the grocery line? Are we going to be messengers of good news to our wives? Well, your wives, okay? And your husbands, our brothers and sisters, all of our neighbors on the north, the south, the east, and the west side of 1139th Street? Are we good news to those who are believers and non-believers? Does our faith shape our perception of the world and others, or do we fit our lives into our own little protective bubble? You see, there really are days that it's easier to believe.